Aida for telling my friend she is ungrateful about being a stay-at-home mom? The other day, I went to lunch with 4 mom friends of mine. I'm a som and so is one of the other moms. Of the other 3, one works part-time and the other 2 full-time. One of the moms that works full-time mentioned about how they had started to pay for a cleaner to come in every other week. They both work full-time and have 2 kids and were finding they couldn't keep up with all the chores. The other som was agreeing with her about finding it difficult to keep the house clean when her husband does only a few chores inside the house. She told us her husband's main jobs are cooking dinner, cleaning the bathrooms, and looking after the yard. In my opinion, that's a more than fair distribution of chores considering her husband works full-time. They have 1 child, 10F, and no pets. I mentioned to her that it actually sounded pretty fair and that my husband has 0 cleaning chores and mostly only cooks on the weekends if he wants. I told her as he works full-time to provide for our family, I consider it my job to do the majority of the household chores. This isn't gender-related in my opinion. If we both worked, I would agree about splitting chores equally, or if I worked and he didn't, I would be expecting him to do the majority of the housework. I have 5 children. The youngest 2 aren't in school and I'm a carer for my husband's grandmother, yet still it's easy to set aside a couple hours a day for household chores. She strongly disagreed with me and she thinks her husband should be doing more and told me couples should split housework equally. I told her that I think she's being ungrateful to her husband who allows her to be a som even now their child is older. I asked her what she does all day if she expects him to do half the chores and that she just wants an excuse to be lazy. In the end, lunch was ruined. She called me anti-feminist and an asshole. 2 of our friends took her side, telling me off for judging her. Was I the asshole here? I feel like I was pointing out the obvious.